Hey, good evening everybody. So, it's gear time. We're going to talk about a little gear. There's my right hand man Mason. He goes by May. And he's going to help me out today. Hopefully not miss too awful much while Daddy does this. I wanted to show you something here. And I love gear. Who doesn't love gear? And just in general. And if you do what I do, gear is a necessity. And if you've been following the group throughout the day, we've been talking about Horst Kefart, and a lot of you guys know who Horst is, a lot don't. I definitely recommend checking him out. He's from a different era than us, but he was the first survivalist, the first prepper. Well, I wouldn't say first, but he was one of the first known to write about it. And you can't be in this game and not know who this guy is. And one thing he talks about a lot is the gear. I mean, he has entire chapters of books talking about gear because it's important, and what's the best gear, and minimalizing your gear, and all that stuff's important. One thing I have trouble with, and I've always had trouble with, is my wallet. I could be hanging upside down from a limb or fall into a pond, or there's so many ways I've lost my wallet. It's just crazy out there. And I started actually searching for a wallet more specifically designed for the outdoors man, outdoors woman. And I found this. And I started talking to these guys, and I was just really blown away by the product. And they sent me some samples here. Now, my go-to thing that I always used before, and I'm anxious to really see how this works. We're going to just do the unboxing, and I'm going to put it to real use. So I'll let you know if this is something I feel is worth the money. But I use an old biker wallet because it has a chain on it, and I've had this wallet since heck, I got it when I used to skateboard when I was younger, because your wallet would always fall out kicking off or doing stupid things, and you'd lose your wallet, and then, you know, there goes your money to get into the pool later or whatever. So I started wearing it then, and it just really worked in the outdoor situations that I did growing up as well. So I've kept it. I've had this wallet for years and years, and probably longer than I've had about anything. But I started, like I said, looking for something different, and I found this. And when I first found it, I thought their lanyards, their keychains, were like a lanyard, like an old biker wallet would be, the chain, because you can't lose them, it's strapped to you. But it's actually a keychain, but I think I'm going to use it different. And I asked them if they would just go ahead and send me that too, and they said sure thing. So I got the package. Well, one thing, if you like stickers, and I love stickers, they give you a ton of them. Look at that one. That's pretty cool, huh? I like that. And then it's from Travax. That's who we're going to be talking about. And they gave me all kinds of stickers here. So, and when you buy from them, they'll send you this, which is a pretty common thing nowadays. It's probably going to be backwards to you guys. Maybe I can convert this video. But yeah, free gear just for, you know, giving your opinion and stuff. So, this is the one that I liked. And this is the one they wanted to send. So we're going to look at both of them. Now here's the keychain. You can see it even says key on there. But I'm going to use it a little different. I'm going to show you how, and we're going to look at the wallet too. Hey, May, come here, baby. That's the beans. Yeah, you got to stay out of the beans. Come here. You want to help Dad? He's trying to get the beans. He's just out of camera view. So, Travax, nice packaging. It says, you are now the owner of a wallet built to last a lifetime. And then I'll just kind of show you the back there. If you guys want to pause that and read it, then, you know, feel free. Alright, let's open it up. You better come here. So we're going to open it up, slides right out. Oh, wow. So initially, just taking a look at it, I mean, it's really cool. It's right on my alley. Leather, steel, and some paracord. You think this was made for me? And I think this might be their signature wallet. I think this might be the one they started out with, and it's the one that got the most attention for me. And it's small. It's a wallet. And I think, let's see. Let me make sure. Alright, so it's got this clip here, and you unclip this clip, and then it just opens. You have a money clip here, will hold, you know, quite a few bills. Most of us don't use a whole lot of cash anymore. And then you can slide your cards out through here. And the card slides right out. It comes with a few in it. Let's see what it says. Alright. It says directions. Well, let me read you all of it. You see it on this side? Nah, it just talks about being an owner. The element provides a custom fit. Your new wallet will form to your cards with use. But if a quick fit is desired, these tips will speed the process. And then it just tells you about soaking the leather in warm water and then putting your cards in it and wrapping it around, because obviously water's not going to hurt the plastic cards. Then you get a little scan card. Are you getting the weeds out? Okay, good job. And your cards slide right in here. I think this particular one will hold quite a few cards, and it is adjustable. Let me get these cards back in here. It is adjustable. As you can see, you can kind of feed the leather through here to make it as much room as you want for your cards, and there's still room for a little cash. Now, this ain't gonna hold what my wallet holds, obviously. I have a lot of personal items, little keepsakes that I like to keep. I have my kids' first teeth that they lost, and my baby bracelets from the hospitals and things like that. So I'm not obviously going to be able to carry that stuff with me now, but for the, you know, some ID, debit card, a little bit of cash, things you might need, Social Security card or something, that'll definitely work great. And here was my idea. Take their keychain. Step on mommy's deal plants. You better come here. Such an inquisitive little boy. Gotta get this key ring on here, sorry. Alright, but you can't fault inquisitiveness, right? That's what we want. Hey, and if you're gonna pick a spot to play, why not play in the garden, right? You can actually stayed on the roads. So this is what I'm thinking. Clip this to my belt loop, clip this in my pocket. Can't lose my wallet. Super excited about this. And I'm gonna start stuffing stuff in it right as soon as we're done with this video. Now here's the other one they have. And it's a little bit different. It's even more minimal. It's 2 pieces of steel, you see here, and then you have the nylon cordage there. And it comes with the card as well. You would just pull this whole thing out and your cards just kind of stack in there. So you could just flip through your cards, figure out which one you need, grab it, use it, put it back on, slide it right in. And you also have a money clip here for bills. So it's essentially the same principle as the other wallet, just a little bit different design. And it tells you on each one who made it. There's a different name on the other one. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Made by Colin. So there's that. And I've got another piece of gear here that I am super excited about. A good pocket tool is something you need for woodcraft, bushcraft, whatever you want to call it. Packaging is done very well. And this comes from the Long Way Adventures, and they was kind enough to give me a card. And it's the Long Way Adventures here, and you've got his number and all this. This is out of Texas. Now they do a lot of stuff for motorcycle riding, which is really huge in our area. We've got the best scenic views around here that you could just really ask for, the parkway and all that. And they tailor a lot to people who like to ride. And they made this specific pocket tool just for that. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. I want to see what else he sent me here. Oh, cool. Got some more stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? Oh, wow. He gave me a bunch of stickers. Now, when he designed this particular pocket tool, he did design it with the thought and mind frame of people who like to ride. When I saw it, I thought all the attachments that came with it was really cool and would work great in a bug out scenario. You could definitely use it in a bushcraft scenario, but it comes with a lot of bits, and we'll get to that in just a second. Let me show you what we got here. He sent me a few keychains, some of their little stuff they do. Bottle opener, keychain. Let's see what we have here. Another little keychain. It's got a little tape and a flashlight. And a little multi-tool. And he said all this kind of stuff is the stuff that they give away promotion-wise, things like that. And you can buy it. The main thing though, let's go, this right here. Pocket tool. Now it's got all the things a typical pocket tool would have, but you also get all these cool attachments, because I do bushcraft a lot, but I also live in a home and have work that I have to do to make money and have hobbies other than that, and I'm constantly working and building, so a pocket tool is supposed to be universal. What did you find? A piece of foam? Yeah, you found an old bow target? Old bow target. Great size for small game practicing. But you get all these, and that's what I thought was really cool. Because even in a bug out scenario or something like that, you might, you're not going to use these in a bushcraft scenario. What are you going to be screwing this wood? But in a bug out scenario or just day-to-day use, these are great, and they fit right in the pack. Alright, so this is literally my first time holding this and looking at it here. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not heavy, but it's not cheap made. You know what I'm saying? You can just tell. It's got a nice weight. I really like the hand grips, and I like the look overall. It's pretty nice. He's picking clover flowers. He loves to pick clover flowers. And a little story, sidetrack here. He will pick a whole bouquet of clover flowers, which is what he's doing now, and he'll hang on to them like his life depends on it. And he loves his clover flowers, and he'll bring them inside. I find dried clover flowers all over my house. But what's funny about it is when his mama was 11, that was the first flower I ever gave her. I came over to see her one day, picked her a clover flower and gave it to her. Alright, so it's got nice pressure when you open it. I don't like pocket tools that will almost flop open or flop open over time. And he was telling me too when I spoke with him that the pressure on this opening and closing, or how easy or how much pressure you want to use, let me close this, for, let's say, pulling out the file here. I like a lot of pressure because I want something that's not going to fold if I get off a little bit and fold back and cut me or pinch me. And I also like it just because you don't have to worry about it like flopping open like you can with some cheaper pocket tools that'll just kind of want to come out. This is adjustable. You can adjust the pressure to where if you want to make it to where you can just flip open the knife, you can do that. So you can make the tension, I guess, I hope I'm using the right words, pressure that holds these in here, open and close. I mean, I could loosen this to where it would fall into place if I wanted to. Or I can make it tighter to open than this. It's your call. But you get a file here. Get a neat little screwdriver or pry tool. Nice little punch or something like that. Then you got a blade. Decent little bevel to it. You know, and a pinch would be a great knife. Close that side and flip it over. It's kind of like your Swiss Army knife or pocket tools. On this side, you have a bottle opener. You could use that for whatever, like an auger. You have a Phillips screwdriver. You have another small knife here that you could use to, like, well, actually this don't have a blade. That'd be good for boring little holes and things. And then you have the saw. Put all those out there where you can see them. We'll spread these guys out too. You get a good bit of tools in it. And like I said, it's all completely adjustable. I'm going to put this to the use. We've got a little bit of delay, and I'll update you on some things. The old cabin, it's been used for storage, and the gentleman's whose property it is does have a few things stored up there, and he's had some stuff come up. So I can't really get to work until he gets some of his storage out of the way, and we're in no rush. We've got so many things we can cover. We don't have enough time in the day to cover them all. We don't have enough time this month to cover them all. But when we get into putting the water filtration system in, I'm going to solely use this and a hacksaw. Put it in, and we're going to really put it to the test. I tell every one of these guys that send me this, one of the last things I say to them is don't send me junk, because if you send me junk, I'm going to tell people it's junk. So I'm not lying to you, and I don't have a problem losing these guys in a heartbeat. I don't want to, and I do appreciate all of you that help support us, and luckily I've not had to come across that now, because I try to do a lot of research. I've turned a whole bunch down of things like this and like this, just because of the reviews or just because of my first impression of it. You know, you can see like with the Travax, it's all made in USA. You know, I mean, all those things I take into consideration before I do this. I'm not just, you know, putting myself out there to the highest bidder. I'm really trying to review and bring you guys some good gear. So that's what we got for today, and we are going to put it to use. You will see these things again, and stay posted. Stay Appalachian, stay native, y'all. Thank you. Hey guys, I forgot one of the most important things about this tool. I got so excited about it. In your set of bits, this piece right here, they fit in here nice and snug, and it's good that it's a pain to get out, because it is kind of a little bit of a pain. You just got to use your fingernail, but you don't want these things falling out when you just lay them down. So you take this bit off the end, the silver one, you pull out the Phillips, square side, slips right down over it, and then you just grab whatever bit you want to use, say this little Phillips bit here, and it pops right in there. Instant screwdriver. Now this is also universal. This is the same fittings for my drill and everything, so this will all work interchangeably. Oops. This will all work interchangeably with your drill or whatever tool you want to use, and any bits you have for it will work for this. You can't tell me that ain't pretty cool, especially if you ride motorcycles. You know, if you want to adjust this or adjust that while you're riding, it's a whole little toolkit in one. And you know, just kind of sitting here thinking, this literally just popped in my head, I might see about going out and buying a cheap set of these and maybe modifying them with an angle grinder or whatever, and making some things myself personally. Wouldn't it be cool to make your own little auger bit out of one of these or something? That's what it comes down to, making it work for you. I like it. We'll see if it holds up. It feels like it'll hold up. It is solid. And let's see, where's the camera? You can see there, stainless 2CR. Life's an adventure. This is a cool little tool. Let me show you where you can go check it out for yourself. Just go look at it. You know, you're looking for a pocket tool, go look at it. Don't be so caught up on names, name brands. You can get a lot of good gear that doesn't break the bank. A lot of good American mom and pop corporations out there if you do the legwork and you do search for them. Sometimes it can be hard to find them. They don't get all the publicity that these big companies, big businesses do. And we've got to do our best to support them. Keep our money local. Keep our money in our country. Nothing else, you know. I'm all about global politics and making the whole world a better place, but you got to start at home first. America, baby. Stay Appalachian. Stay native.